Okay? Hello. We're here this morning. Ms. Robin Wright, 69 years old, a total innocent bystander, literally on a walker going to pick up lunch, and a stray bullet hits her in the face and kills her. Another random, senseless act of violence. Unfortunately, it's not isolated. August 17th, we had gang-related shootings in Brooklyn. August 23rd, gang-related shootings in Haffen Park. 5 shootings in the Bronx during the month of August. I was speaking to an elected official in the Bronx yesterday, and he said the Bronx is turning into the OK Corral. We need to take action. We need 5,000 additional police officers, which will bring the NYPD back to full force. To hire additional police officers, which we can't do now, literally you can't hire police officers. We have to raise the pay. And my proposal is a $15,000 incentive package for a police officer at the end of 12 months after they go through training, etc. 1,500 police officers deployed in the subways. Mentally ill, homeless, removed from the subways. We need precision policing. We know that it works. We need specialization on gang-related violence. We know that it works. We need the strategic response group. We know that it works. Public safety is still job one. People have to feel safe. Affordable housing, yes. Economic development, yes. But it starts with public safety. You have to know that your family is going to be safe. That's job one. What we don't need are the policies that Assemblyman Zoran Mamdani to disarm the police. We don't need to dismantle the police. We don't need to demoralize the police. We don't need to call the police racists or not true. It's insulting to the NYPD and it's exactly wrong. And Zoran's policies are dangerous. Literally, is his platform do away with misdemeanors? No. Close prisons and jails? No. From the reality of New York. And we are reminded of that time. Robin Wright unfortunately lost her life. Many others have lost their lives. Let's make sure. Thank you. And thank you.
You look the same. I love you and you're going to do it.
I thought I was better looking in person. Any questions?
Right. So you just structurally or legally most of the things that the National PSA wants to do. Like, why is this relevant?
Well, let him say what. Let him say what positions he agrees with the DSA and what he doesn't agree with the DSA. Fine. Dismantle the police. He has said legalize. Right? So public safety is a major issue. What is your position? You are a DSA candidate. You are at the DSA convention. They have a DSA charter. It says all of this in the charter. If it's not your position, say it's not my position, right? Simple. What the DSA charter when it says close, gradually reduce the police budget. Safety. We're not asking about an issue, a basic issue. And dangerous. Defund the police. Hyper aggressive on that position. Not adding additional staff is a dangerous position. Right now, the NYPD is trying to add staff. They're trying to recruit. Those are his words. He said they're anti-queer. He said the NYPD is a threat. His personal statements. Do you retract those statements? Yes or no? Do you apologize for calling them racists? Yes or no? And by the way, it is very harsh and insulting what he said. You call somebody a racist. Look, President Trump did a tweet that said, basically, paraphrase, that said he will save New York City from the he's elected. And he has the levers. What he was saying is he'll do what he did in D.C. He will send in federal troops. He will send in people on horseback. I have no doubt in New York City. I believe that's why he made that bizarre deal with Mayor Adams, where he intervened that the mayor cooperates with his administration. And basically, the mayor abandons the interests of New Yorkers to make a deal with the president. Why would the president make that deal? He wanted the mayor as a wholly owned subsidiary. He wanted the mayor as a New York City. Why? Because it's New York City. That's why. And he's from here. And he wants control, and he gained control with Mayor Adams. If Mamdani is elected mayor, it's even easier, because then he can say what he said in the tweet. You've elected a mayor who has no acknowledgement whatsoever of public safety, who is a danger to public safety, who wants to defund the police, who thinks the poor New Yorker understand that people have to be safe. I Mamdani to be inaugurated. I think if Mamdani won the election, President Trump had. Because President Trump will wind up being Mayor Trump if Mamdani. Because there would be absolutely no rationale whatsoever. And he made many threats. For example, he sent the national. He never sent them into New York. He never sent them into New York because I made it clear we didn't need them in New York. You know, the president has the power, but he needs a plausible rationale to act. D.C., he believes he had a plausible. Already said there's a plausible rationale in that Zoran is a communist and he has no respect whatsoever. With Zoran.
If Eric remains in office, would he have a plausible rationale?
Well, he's already threatened. It's going to be harder, I think, because Eric is his puppet. So why? If he overrode Eric, then the question would be, why are you overriding the mayor that you basically installed, right? But for Trump, there is no Mayor Adams, right? It does not exist for overriding the person you kept in office.
Last question.
New York Post. Do you believe cashless bail is a good thing? And maybe you can talk about any evolution in your thinking that you've had.
The president is against cashless bail. States that have cashless bail. New York does not have cashless bail. Other states do have cashless bail.
In New York City and how that's changed recently and how it was different when you were governor?
Yeah, when I originally passed cashless bail reform, the principle is exactly right. For low level, it only if there's a dangerous crime, violent crime, then there is bail, cash bail. It only applied to non-dangerous crime. Held in Rikers only because you're poor and you can't make bail. There are other ways for blitz, etc. I wanted to add in that first law judicial discretion. Wouldn't agree to it at the time. We came back 3 months. If there's any harm to a person, apply, and that basically, so any form of violence. But I always wanted judicial discretion. Over the years, it has basically been added, but judges now have discretion.
We're going to do one more question from New York One.
So this morning, the campaign finance board approved the fund matching fund for this year.
The campaign finance board finance system, and we're pleased that they approved the campaign finance matching funds.
All right.
Why did you
Thanks, everyone.